Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on the energy of the relationship. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group one, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on the energy of the relationship, what is actually happening vibrationally. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. I can see that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card representing grace. So grace is your first card. Let's see your other two cards that are here. First off, you have the High Priestess, and that's quite intriguing, especially with the grace card showing up. And you also have the fifth house of passion. So let me just start out with the energy of the grace card that you are naturally drawn to. This card here is the frequency of grace. It supports your smooth adaptation to and anticipated of life's current and changes. As you evolve towards a higher version of yourself, this ability, this earthly plane allows you to bridge the divine with your human elements and allow you to express this graceful essence. So with the grace card showing up, I can definitely see that the energy of the relationship, it's one of a going towards more positivity right now. And the High Priestess energy, let me just point out that with the High Priestess energy, this is really about your intuition. I feel like you are connecting more with your higher self and you are wanting more positivity, a more evolved change within this relationship dynamic. So this is where I am picking up this positive energy from your High Priestess vibes. With the High Priestess, I do want to point out though that there are some secrets in this relationship connection, and your intuition is giving you the answers to these secrets. It's something you have been wanting to know, something deeply in your spirit, a question that you have been wanting answers to. And Spirit wants you to know that with this High Priestess energy, to trust your intuition, because that is your cosmic GPS system. Also, with the fifth house of passion, let me just say that there are 12 houses in astrology, and the fifth house, it rules over passion, romance, children, and creativity. It also rules over the zodiac sign of Leo. So Leo could be in the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, the seventh house of relationships, or seen in the planet Venus, represented by the planet Venus, as a confirmation here in this other person's birth chart or your birth chart. Leo, that fiery, passionate, enthusiastic, and a temperamental energy here. I do want to point out that the current energy is really about passion. It's about creativity right now. There could be some children involved in this relationship, especially with the fifth house of passion showing up. Also, this could be where You have discussed having children with this person, or you deeply desire to have children. So that's quite interesting. But I just starting out here in the reading, I can see that there is some forgiveness going on both party sides. So that's a wonderful thing. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. The energy of the relationship, the current energy, Spirit, of the relationship. Photograph. So with the photograph card coming out, this is about, this person here is looking at your photos and they are missing you. I feel as if you are missing them too. That feeling is mutual here in this relationship. You are missing this person. They are missing you. They want to make new memories with you. I feel like you want to desperately erase any discontent memories when it comes to this relationship and create new memories. So with the photograph energy, I can see that this person is looking at photos on your social media pages. Even if you do not see this person, they have created a private account to take a look at your photos, to just, see what you could be doing day to day in your life. Who are you connecting with? Do you have any new friends? What sort of events are you involved in? This is what they are doing. So let's get more insight. I feel like you could be actually going to their social media pages as well and looking at photographs. Let's get more insight. What's happening, Spirit? What's happening? The energy of the relationship. The Six of Coins. So with the Six of Coins energy, this is earth sign energy, coins, earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, seen in the top placements of the birth chart, as mentioned earlier. But specifically here with the Six of Coins showing up, this is really about giving and receiving. So that's where the energy is right now. It's an energy of help where the relationship has a desire for this reciprocity energy of giving and receiving. So whatever you are giving to this person, you wish to receive back. So if you are giving them grace, you wish to receive grace. If you are expressing yourself very passionately with this person, you wish to receive passion. I do want to point out also that the fifth house, it rules over entertainment, playfulness, and love affairs. So this is definitely a relationship where the energy is very playful right now and very light-hearted. So let's get more insight. What's the energy of the relationship? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? And you have here the Ten of Wands, creativity, fire energy again. So this is where Leo shows up twice in the reading, because this wand energy represents those fiery signs: Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So with Leo showing up twice, that is a strong confirmation here with the passion, the creativity as well. The fifth house rules over creativity. The Ten of Wands is definitely about, there could be so much energy going towards this relationship that it could sometimes feel like a burden. In this relationship could feel, there could be some exhaustion on both parties' part. And there also, it feels like this could be, just too many things to think about or do when it comes to the subject matters of this relationship connection. Let's get more insight. What's the energy of the relationship? What is the energy of the relationship? Judge. with the Judge card coming out. I love the Judge card coming out because this is about balancing justice and compassion and managing the fair distribution of power. So we did get passion here with the fifth house. On the fifth house card, you see passion there. And so this is really about balancing the emotions of the relationship, making sure things are balanced. I do also pick up that there could be some criticism in the relationship where there is, some sort of offering of destructive criticism that is weighing on the relationship, which could be causing this exhaustion where it's feeling like the relationship is too much. But the overall energy is grace. It's grace and it's forgiveness. It's love. This relationship is very deeply and passionately connected. Both parties are reliving memories and moments, but Spirit wants you to live moments of love, moments of happiness, the good times, because the memories of the times that brought you distress, they are weighing heavy on the relationship. And so you are encouraged to think of the things about this person that are lighthearted, that are fun and free. And when you have these mental photographs in your mind, picture yourself sending this person lots of love and white sparkly light, because it's about grace in this relationship, forgiveness, moving on from the hurt and the betrayal, or because this person may have done certain things, or you may have done certain things, but you didn't know any better when these things were taking place. And both parties are allowed to have this grace where when you know better, you do better. So group one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group two, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on the energy of the relationship, what is going on vibrationally between you and this other person. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. I can see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you to the card representing the presence. And with the presence, the energy of the present, that supports your ability to focus your full attention and stay in the here and now. So with the presence card, I am feeling that this relationship has so many vibes going towards it from both parties. You are on this person's mind night and day, and they are on your mind night and day. So the frequency is really where you two are tuned into each other quite a bit. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? What's the energy of the relationship? Talking. And the talking card is very interesting because I do feel as if it's about how you are interested in conversing more in this relationship. Both parties are interested in connecting. And it's about how you are waiting for a text message or message from this person, and they are awaiting messages from you. Emails, calls, text messages. I do feel like now there is some hovering going on with this relationship connection. I feel like this a person could be maybe giving you some advice or something or information to suck you in closer to them so that you can just converse with them more. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? What is the energy of the relationship? The 11th house, the edge. Let me point out that there are 12 houses in astrology in a birth chart. There are 12 houses. And with the 11th house, the edge. So the energy of the relationship right now is about experimenting. So there's some experimentation going on with this other person connecting with you. They're trying different things to get your attention. And you're trying different things to maybe like not give so much of your attention. And also, I do see that in this relationship, there is an ideal of like common goals, something you have in common with each other creatively. So that's showing up here very strongly with the 11th house coming up. But there's also some rebellion. So you're very resistant to connecting with this person. And at the same time, they are stubborn as well, but yet and still want to receive messages from you. And you are wanting to receive messages from them. So it's kind of like a duality where you want this connection, but at the same time, you want your space. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? And you have the Emperor. With the Emperor card showing up, I can see that this Emperor energy, it's about strategicness, planning. And Spirit just gave us that insight moments earlier about how there is some experimentation on how you are approaching each other in this relationship. I do feel like this other person is very strategic with the way that they come across to you. So maybe they could come to you with some sort of story to provoke compassion from you or empathy. So trust your intuition because they are very, very intelligent, very strategic with their thought pattern. They know how to, in essence, get what they want. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? And you have here, King of Wands. You see, yes, they're very smart when it comes to leading, you into thinking and feeling whatever it is that they want you to feel. And this King of Wands energy is fire sign energy. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the top placement of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, the 7th house of relationship, or the planet Venus. But specifically here with this King of Wands showing up in the reading, I just do want to point out that this person is very charming. And this is a powerful relationship connection. Very powerful. And this relationship is very bold. The frequency is bold and it's strong. And it's something that actually there will be a connection throughout the lifetime with this person, even if you are not talking to them, speaking to them, texting, there's still going to be a very bold connection. This person is very charming. I love the correlation between the Emperor and the King of Wands because the King is a leader and the Emperor is a leader as well. Very charming, very bold. Let's get more insight. I do want to point out, though, that with the 11th house rules over Aquarius. So Aquarius could be in the top placement of the birth chart. And the 11th house focuses on groups. It's about groups, friends, and luck. So with this relationship, there is a frequency of luck in this relationship. So things will eventually work out. And this is a relationship where you could consider yourself friends or have been friends. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? What's the energy, Spirit? Healer. So with the Healer card, this is definitely a relationship where it is going towards more healing. I do want to point out that with Healer here, this is about the ability to help and transform pain into healing. So there may have been some sort of, trauma to the relationship. There could also be a trauma bond going on in the relationship. But I do feel like that pain is going to turn into healing. And you also could be interested in the healing arts. You could be a healer. I'm picking up that from your presence here, that you could be a healer. And Spirit wants to encourage you to tap into that healthy side of yourself, to focus on your mind, body, and spirit balance. Focus on meditation, eating healthy foods, and really protecting your energy. Because you do have a high intuition of this relationship and the good aspects of it, as well as the not so good aspects. But tap into the good aspects of yourself. And this is where this healing will take place, because the healing takes place within you first. You must heal the relationship between you and your inner being. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? Look at this, the 10 of Coins. This is about a total love, family, and contentment. This is what you want for this relationship. And I do love this showing up immediately after the Healer card. Thank you, Spirit. Total love and contentment. That is the energy of your strongest desire here. And so because that resides within you, that is the most important relationship that Spirit wants you to focus on. The relationship between you and your inner being. And this relationship is going to work out just fine. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on the energy of the relationship. What vibrational frequency is this relationship connection on? I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can see that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card representing intuition. And I do want to point out that the energy of intuition, that supports your ability to conceive, the subtle language of the realms beyond the three-dimension reality. So you can tap in deeper than what you physically see. And so also intuition is governed by the moon, and the moon rules over the sign of Cancer. And so with Cancer showing up here, this water zodiac energy, this is about sensitivity. So there's mystery surrounding this relationship, as well as lots of emotional connection and imagination. So Cancer could be in the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, the seventh house of relationship, or the planet Venus as a confirmation here in this reading. Let's get more clarity. What's the energy of the relationship, Spirit? Thank you. What is the energy of the relationship? North Node, Destiny. So I can definitely see here that this relationship is a part of your life's purpose. It is because this relationship is about you learning lessons, your soul school. You are learning because of this relationship, learning more about yourselves, learning about your strengths, your weaknesses. This relationship's energy is maturing. The relationship in a whole is getting stronger. It is maturing and developing. Lots of integrity along your journey and how you are viewing this relationship. You are stepping back now to really see things for how they are and not what you idealize them to be. So you are wanting to move more with integrity. Instead of reacting, you are responding when it comes to this relationship. And that's where the maturity comes from. Your acknowledgement of knowing to respond instead of reacting. Let's get more insight. The energy of the relationship. What's the energy, Spirit? You have here the Chariot. The Chariot energy is telling me that this is about moving on, moving forward. So the relationship is definitely going in a direction where you are learning to move your energies in a direction of positivity, growth. I feel as if you have traveled many times through your imagination, as being seen here with the intuition card. You really understand where it is you want to go. And this relationship is traveling in a direction of growth. It's a part of your destiny to be in this connection. The Chariot card also, it is representing a change in the relationship. So there is a change, and there's also some action that is taking place on both parties' part to evoke change. So whether that action is voluntary or involuntary, there is change coming with this relationship. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. The energy of the relationship. What's the energy of the relationship? You have here the King of Coins, the coin energy. That is earth sign energy. Coin, King of Coins, earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in the sun, moon, or rising. Seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus in the top placements of your birth chart or this other person's birth chart. And I do want to point out that this King of Coins energy, it's about being very practical. So this relationship is one where it's wise now. So there is lots of growth. And I do love this wise energy represented by the King of Coins showing up in association with this intuition and the Chariot card. Because once you are realizing your actions in the relationship, you are becoming even more wiser about what it is that you want to take place in your future relationships. So this is about wisdom. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. The energy of the relationship. What's the energy of the relationship? What's the energy? King of Coins twice, 2 different decks. This is a very strong confirmation. King of Coins and the King of Coins twice back to back. Thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful confirmation. So with both cards showing up twice, this is a heightened emphasis on solidness of this relationship. So this is a solid relationship because both people are wise and becoming even more wiser. So you are even more conscious of how and where you and with whom you invest your time and your energy. So this is a clear indication of that. And Spirit wants to encourage you to invest and to stay focused with the direction of your thoughts, because your thoughts turn into emotions and those emotions turn into actions. So Spirit, with the 2 King of Coins cards showing up, is encouraging you to invest in your thoughts very wisely. And when there are thoughts that are uncomfortable or do not feel good, just gently shift those thoughts into a direction of pleasantness and lightheartedness. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy of the relationship? What's the energy? Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy? Karmic relationship. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Let me just tell you, your reading is accurate AF, okay? Because with karmic relationship coming out and the North Node representing destiny, that this is a part of your purpose, your soul, a school is in play here. The karmic relationship. Okay, this is about lessons. It's about learning lessons and letting go as well. Letting go and loving you at the same time. So both parties in this relationship is really learning this karmic lesson. You're learning lessons about resentment, fleeting triggers, as well as turmoil that did take place in the connection. So when you are here in the Earth School, it's about lessons. The Earth is a classroom, not a courtroom. So you are not being judged. You are just being shown things that are helping you to evolve into a greater, higher version of yourself so that you can make better choices when it comes to relationship connections, or as in your reading, responding in relationship situations, how you do respond instead of reacting. Let's get more insight. What's the energy of the relationship? What's the energy? Child wounded. So with child wounded energy showing up, this is definitely about how this relationship awakens compassion and the desire to serve others. And those others are like wounded children. You know, it opens the learning path of forgiveness. And so many elements of your reading is talking about forgiveness and learning. So I just really love this confirmation showing up from Spirit. Because previously, on both parties, this was about a relationship where it's still, some of this is still present, where There's blame. It blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. And there is a resistance in moving on through forgiveness. But I can see here that you are more wiser. Your eyes are open to your future because you have learned from the past, and you really want to express that higher essence of who you truly are, which is pure love, pure light, abundance, prosperity, compassion. You are health, you are wealth. And you want to express this not only with and through yourself, but in a relationship with someone else. That is what you are desperately wanting to do, which is why you have to learn these lessons from this current relationship connection. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.